Jessica. Just wanted to showcase one of my absolute favorite magical mystery bead boxes from Jessie James Beads. This was, I think, for the month of May, and this theme was Fairy Garden Whisper. So of course I'm outside in the garden, the beautiful greenery in the background here. I even have my little fairy house out. I just love the whimsy of this box. I love butterflies, my absolute favorite. So you can see in the picture in the beginning of the video where I had everything laid out. At this point, I've already cut apart the strand with these beautiful close-in beads, and I've made this beautiful bracelet. And then of course we have this beautiful, beautiful glass strand. I have not cut that apart yet. And I love this chain that came in it. Both of these chains are really, really cool. And then, so of course it comes with a little card. It tells you everything that's inside. It was the bead strand in the Vintage Flower Garden, glass bead strand in Sweet Spring. So that's that one. Ooh, airplane, it's loud. We have this beautiful mix here, the dragonfly charms. We got some floral clasps, the pastel pink fiber chain, which is really pretty lightweight chain. And then of course there was a gift from a fairy mystery pouch, and the contents were all different. So this is what I got inside of mine. I got the seed beads in the 3 different colors of pink, and then I got this really pretty bead strand with this gorgeous pink crystal bead in the center, and these fun beads right here are really cool. So that was really, really cool fairy mystery. So anyway, this is Jessie James Beads, a magical mystery bead box. And this is one of my favorite boxes I've gotten each month. They have a different theme with lots of goodies, beautiful beads, of course. And then each month there's a different chain or tassels. And then you can post pictures of your designs in their group. So cute. All right, so this is the bracelet I made right here, and I'm gonna show you how I made it. All right, let's go inside to the bead mat. Okay, so I'm inside now, and I have my stuff laid out here. I'm going to be making a bracelet, I think, I'm using the Soft Flex in pink rhodochrosite. I thought this was a really great color that matched with some of these beads. So I cut myself a piece of that. And then I went ahead and cut a piece of this chain. I'm gonna add this to the bracelet. I'm gonna use a little fairy clasp that was in there. I pulled out some beads from the little mix. And then I think I'm gonna cut open one or both of these strands to make a bracelet. So let's see. I need to get my crimp tube out. So I'm gonna use the gold crimp tubes since I'm using a gold clasp and there's gold in the chain. I just happen to have 2 little gold crimp tubes right in this bag. That was perfect. I am very much a silver girl, so. Okay, I'm just gonna start by crimping my beading wire right onto my clasp. So I'm gonna put on my crimp tube. And then thread the other end back through the crimp tube. see okay? You can probably hear my fan rattling. Okay, you get it where you want it. Make sure the wires are not crisscrossed inside of there. And then I'm just going to compress on the back notch of the crimper tool. So it makes like a little divot. And then turn it sideways and put it in the front notch of your crimping tool. And squeeze it down. Oops, I'm off camera there. Just like that. A little tug test. Yep, it's not going anywhere. This little flower clasp is cute. I always test the clasp to make sure it works before I use it. This is a different kind of clasp than I normally use, but I think it's really cute and it's gonna work. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some beads on here. I'm kind of just doing a design on the fly here. I know I want to figure out which bead I want to showcase in the center of my bracelet. This really pretty pink bead in the center here, or this really cool bead, because that matches really well with that chain. All right, let's cut this open. No, let the beads loose. Free the beads. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's pretty. And I think we need some more gold spacers in there. Bring out this color here. It's a little bit more pink. Let's see what we have in the mix here. Last bead. And then another gold bead cap. Okay, so I have my beads all strung on there how I want them. And right now it's about 6 inches long. And for me, I have a 7-inch wrist. So I want my bracelet to be 7 inches long. So I have a piece of gold chain. I cut about an inch section. And I'm going to put that on the end. So I just have a little bit of chain space between my clasp. So that way I'll be able to hang some dangles from the chain, and it'll give me a 7-inch length bracelet. So I'm gonna crimp the other side of my bracelet. I'm going to put my crimp tube on there. My chain on there, and then hook my cord, my string back through the crimp tube. And pull it down to where I want it. I might leave a little bit of larger loop on this side just because that pink soft flex wire is so pretty. You want to make sure your piece is in the form that it's going to take shape, because you don't want your beads too tight on there. You want them to have a little bit of wiggle room before you crimp. That looks pretty good. Let's see. Get my crimping pliers out here. So I'm going to put the crimp tube in the back notch of my crimping pliers. Let's see, my wire's twisted in there. Turn it back around. In the back notch and squeeze it down. Makes a little divot. And then I'm going to turn it sideways. And then put it in the front notch. And squeeze it down. Sometimes I like to turn it the other way and give it a good squeeze just to make sure that that's nice and tight, not going anywhere. Okay, so now I can cut off this extra string. Sometimes I tuck it and I string it through the beads, but in this case I have a little tiny bead at the end, and so my wire was not going to go through that bead. So it's okay. As long as it's crimped good, you don't have to worry about it. And you can cut that extra piece off. Like that, and there we go. So now all I have to do on this end is attach the chain to my clasp like that, and it should be about a 7-inch bracelet. And on this little chain piece I'm going to add some dangles to that. I'm just going to open up this little jump ring that's on the end of our clasp. Hook it on and close it up. And there we go. It's a cute little flower clasp. We've got some chain for some dangles. And then of course this chain is going to be a second layer to the bracelet. Oh, I think I can use one of these jump rings though. for to hang my little dragonfly charm. Let's open that back up. And we're gonna hang dragonfly to this chain. I love dangles on bracelets. So now we have our first dangle. This cute little dragonfly. Then we need a couple more, at least 2 more on each side of the dragonfly, I think. Okay, so our bracelet's almost done. I found 2 little 4mm jump rings to attach my chain, and then I found 2 little gold head pins. So I'm gonna make 2 more little dangles, and then it will be complete. Okay, so to make my 2 little dangles here, I'm going to use my one-step looper tool. This is the medium size, the 2.25 milliliter. And I'm just going to stick my head pin right in there until it's right up against the bead. And then just push it down, just like that. And it makes my little loop. It's a great tool for saving time. Alright, so I have my 2 little dangly guys. So I went ahead and attached my chain with my 2 little jump rings to each side here. And I have my little dangles hanging down. And there's our little gold flower clasp. So there we go. There's our super cute bracelet. Little dragonfly dangles. So I'll take a picture and I'll stick it at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for some more jewelry adventures. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.